machine is going that is
there are
problematic.
Two ways to judge the caliber of an elected official. One, what their agenda is, and their ability to pursue that agenda.
You look like you have a problem, Nish.
First of all, I want to make a clarification with the idea of the machine. I mean, city government, if you're talking about that as far as leading an agenda, yes, okay. I think what we're talking about specifically as it relates to interim Mayor Ravenstall is interests, financial development interests. Those are the parents of this machine. The patronage jobs, those are the aspects of the machine that we're talking about. We're not talking about the mechanism of, say, a meritocracy, of getting qualified, a diverse group of people into a... No, it's actually both. I think it's... What we're talking about with the county executive, with the mechanisms that are in place, aren't the machine of government. We're talking about the machine of no access for minorities for contracting, because it always goes to X, Y, and Z contractors because they've contributed to candidates that will do what they want them to do. Patronage jobs go...
That speaks to the agenda.
What's that?
That speaks to the agenda of the machine.
I have a question here from somebody in the very front.
No, I was just going to say, there may be politicians who do this kind of thing more and do it less, but I think what Steve is trying to say, I mean, maybe I'm putting words in your mouth, but from my perspective, do you honestly think that to some extent, no matter who the mayor is, there are going to be favors owed to people who got them there? I mean, that's the nature of politics. That's the way things get done, isn't it? No, I think, honestly,
well, I mean,
it's easy to say when you get 1% of the vote, or, you know, you're really on the outside, and, you know, but honestly, Bill Peduto is not a super outsider. I mean, he's got his own sort of network coming up, and it may be a younger network, it may be a more progressive network, but once he gets in there, he's still got to get things done, and one way or the other, he's going to make that happen. I mean,
John, do you owe anybody favors from your victory as mayor of Braddock? Are you beholden to anybody?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm beholden to the young people who registered to vote for the first time and actually voted that got me in office. And these are the same young men that society would deem them to be the old at-risk youth, and many of in fact, I won by one vote, and I know for a fact that one of the young men that voted for me was one of the young men who was slain in Braddock in October of 2006. So I mean, those are the people that I'm beholden to.